Hi, welcome to a new program, and before we start with our topic this week, we want to remind you, if it's your first time that you are watching our program, please subscribe yourself to our channel at once. We are trying to we are trying to grow, and your support is paramount for us. Thank you. And if it's your second time or even further, and you are watching this again, welcome. And this week we want to talk about the US-Iran nuclear talks. Now, for Iran, the most important goal is to secure a sanction relief, and the agreement shall lead Iran to boost its weak economy without any kind of US interference. In future, Iran asked for a $10 billion sanction relief as a good gesture from US, which has already been declined immediately. However, that emphasized how Iran needed this agreement, although it does not necessarily construe that Iran will accept all the conditions, especially under a new hardline administration. As you might remember, there is a new administration in Iran since I think March or April, I will say, this year, 2021. And this is much more hardliner than the previous administration. Now, US wants a new agreement that would not met by the Congress aggression. As you might remember, the Republicans, which is Trump administration, have trashed the agreement, the previous JCPOA agreement. Now again, the Biden administration tried to make a second agreement, which might be accepted by the Congress, bipartisan, although it's very hard. But there is a way that forward, and he's hopeful, at least looking, I would say hopeful to have this agreement in future. Now, U.S. Congress is concerned how Iran progress once the JCPOA agreement, the first one, has been declined by Trump administration. They don't know in which level at this moment the Iran nuclear project is. They know what was it in future, but now they don't know it. Once it has been trashed by the Trump administration, Iran immediately started to continue with its program. Now we have no idea where they are now, and that's a great concern to U.S. administration. The talks are not going to end quickly, and therefore the Iranian aggressive in the region, like on Lebanon, in Iraq, in Syria, are going to continue, and it's going to create some kind of security concern to Saudi Arabia, to Israel in great aspects. Therefore, any agreement will be at most beneficial to Iran and US, as boosting the economy and concentrating on China, we can say, although it will bring prosperity to Middle East for a short time or decade, and this is more or less it's going to be. But in the long term, since the main root of the problems have not even been touched or even have been talked between Israel and Iran, between Iran and Saudi Arabia, we do not believe that after a decade this is going to end at all. Vice versa, this is going to come to surface again, and these problems are going to even be more discussed, or more I will say creating tensions between those countries. Therefore, the world is changing, and new allies becomes new rivals might become new allies, such as Israel and Saudis, or United States, United Arab Emirates, Israel. Now you might consider now they are the new allies, and even Iran and Saudi Arabia have started to talk, as long as the Iran and the United States nuclear talks are ongoing. And this is what is a new, I will say, format. United States now valuing the give importance to Saudi Arabia's concern. In the first one, they haven't done this. Now they are doing this. While they are talking, they let also the Saudi, I will say, royal family to have a contact with the Iranian leadership to talk and try to solve some problems between each other. However, the root of the problems remain intact. And as long as it stays, this prosperity can only continue 1 decade, top 2 decades, I will say, but then it is going to be again there. Therefore, I do not believe that in the long run the region will have a very big prosperity in future. However, in the short term, the prosperity will be there the business will increase. There will be rich, I will say, agreements for all parties. Lots of opportunities will be, but in the long term, no, it's not going to be the same. So if you like this video, please share with your friends, and also subscribe yourself to our channel. We are trying to grow our members, and you can support us by your membership. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.